Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Christina, and today, as you can tell, I will be doing a get ready with me slash goals for this 2020 year. Yes, you guys, happy new year. I hope you guys are having a great year so far. We're still fairly in the beginning of the year, but I hope it started off good and I hope it continues to be good throughout the year. So yeah, I decided to do like this get ready with me chit chat, so that way I can discuss with you guys my goals for this year as far as for my channel, and maybe a little bit of what my life goals are for this year, for the 2020 year. New year, new goals, goals that I want to try and strive, goals that I've had from previous years but couldn't get to, just goals in general. So yeah, if you are all here for that, please continue to watch. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and then hit that notification bell so you are notified anytime I upload. Also, if you are new here, my name is Christina, but here you can call me Tina. I do talk about books and I do talk about makeup, so yeah, I have a hybrid channel, so I hope you guys are all for that. So yeah, I'm gonna stop talking and we're gonna go ahead and jump into this get ready. So first and foremost, I always do my brows anytime I do my makeup. That's just something that I feel like I have to do. It's part of my first step in my makeup routine. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And usually my eyebrows take me so long to do. I don't know why, it just does. I'm gonna zoom y'all in a little bit so that way you can see what I'm doing. Sorry for the mess in the back, y'all. I'm trying to clean my room because I am gonna put together my little reading book nook, and so I'm gonna be doing a lot of rearranging. Well, not a lot, but you know, I'm gonna just try and get everything back in its place so that way the room looks clean and just get started on my reading nook. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and jump into the goals for the makeup side of my channel. I know I haven't done much when it comes to makeup on my channel in a very long time. I think the last time I did anything was the Hogwarts inspired makeup looks that I did here on my channel. Although I loved that video, that was literally the last thing I did makeup related. And I tried to do obviously both worlds, makeup and book, because they were Hogwarts houses. That is obviously from the Harry Potter series. So yeah, and I just wanted to kind of incorporate and do something here on my channel that was inspired by both things that I love to do. So yeah, if you haven't watched that, guys, definitely check that out. I had a fun time creating those looks, and it's something that I would love to do in the future by recreating more looks. So yeah, so first things first, I do want to get back to doing stuff makeup related here on my channel, but not only makeup related. I do want to do skincare, hair care, you know, anything that's beauty related. I definitely want to do here on my channel. I haven't done a lot lately, and I feel like books are much more easier for me to do. That's why I've done so much bookish content here on my channel lately. I don't wear makeup on a day-to-day basis. I used to, but I stopped doing that. And there's reasons for that. One being it's that when I started doing makeup, a lot of my close friends and family really liked how I was doing my makeup, and they always wanted me to do makeup on them. And to be honest, like, I love the fact that they wanted me to do makeup on them, but it got to the point where it was becoming too much for me to do, and it kind of burned me out. So I stopped doing makeup for a long time on myself and on others. Like, it just wasn't fun for me anymore. So it's been a real struggle for me to jump back into routine to want to do makeup every single day, at least on myself. So that's pretty much one of the reasons why I struggle with creating makeup content here on my channel. The only time I ever played with makeup was to do a video. Other than that, like, I would never messed with my makeup and I never put on makeup. So this year I want to change that. Like, I really do want to change that because I enjoy makeup, and when I see other people putting their, you know, inspired looks and just creating, it literally makes me want to do what they're doing. So yeah, this year I do plan on being more involved with the makeup side of things for my channel. I don't want to no longer push it on the back burner. So with that being said, I really would love for you guys to let me know what you would like to see from me. If it be things you want me to test out, I'm all for. If it's makeup recreation looks, I can try my best, but I'm all for. And it doesn't really have to be makeup. It can definitely be, you want me to try a new skincare, a new hair care, body care, like I'm all for it. Like, just let me know. Nails, you know, anything beauty related, I'm all open to. So just let me know down below what's something you definitely would like to see more on my channel. So yeah, a little bit of backstory on what I like to do here on my channel. I don't really like to stay on trend with things, and I'm pretty sure if you watch my channel long enough, you'll kind of like realize that's like totally true. Like, I'm not a person that likes to stay on trend. I don't like to, I don't know, do the biggest thing. If anything, I like to wait till the hype is died down for me to want to do anything. So yeah, with that being said, like with new makeup coming out, I don't try to hop on the bandwagon so quick to try and get the latest stuff. That's just not what I do. I'm more of the type of person that I get inspired by makeup that I know I'm going to put a lot of good use to. If I know it's not going to be something that I'm going to gravitate towards on a regular basis, then I don't even waste my time with trying to buy it, because let's be honest, some of the makeup out there is pretty expensive, and I'm not for the one to like go and splurge all the time on makeup. Now, if you guys happen to request something that you want me to try, like, okay, like I will do that because I know that's something that you guys will want to see. But as far as like me going out and wanting to buy it for myself, like I probably will not do that. So yeah, another thing is I am really not trying to be the next Jeffree Star or Manny MUA or James Charles. I want to be on here doing beauty content because I want to inspire somebody or even educate anybody, even if it's just one person. Like, you know, that's amazing to me. Just to inspire or educate one person is enough for me. So yeah, this is a learning process for me as well. Like, I'm not trying to say that I'm a professional because I'm not. I still have a lot to learn when it comes to doing stuff, but at the end of the day, like, I'm not trying to learn like the latest techniques. Like, you know, if you do really notice, my makeup is not perfect. I don't do makeup perfectly. I like to be creative in my own way. I don't, you know, some people can sit there and say, oh, that's not how you do a halo eye. This is how you do a halo eye. Or, oh, that's not how you do a cut crease. This is how you do a cut crease. Honestly, I don't care. I do it the way I want to do it, and I do it the easiest ways for me, and it may be the easiest way for somebody else. So that is another thing. Let me see what else. I like to create looks that are pretty much going to be an everyday type of look. I know you probably have not seen me do like this extravagant makeup that makes me look like the Grinch, or extravagant makeup that makes me look like Jack Skellington, or, you know, a lot of people that put out crazy makeup looks like that. I wish I could do that, but I just don't see the point in doing that. I'll just leave it for those people who like to do stuff like that. Me, I'm not a body painter. I don't want to be a body painter. I don't want to have all this artwork all over my face, although I freaking love that. Like when I see people who post stuff like that on their channel or on Instagram or on Twitter or anywhere on social medias, like I'm like, oh my gosh, like that's freaking amazing for somebody to sit there and have the patience to do that. Now, I don't want to sound hypocritical because I will do stuff like this for like occasions such as Halloween, and that's pretty much it. But like year round is probably something I won't do. Like I won't create looks like that. I will create looks fun, exciting, characteristic looks, yes, for Halloween, because let's be honest, Halloween is just like the month to be like your most creative. So yeah, if you know, would like to see looks that are like out of the box as far as like turning myself into an inspired character, then you would probably have to wait till Halloween. So other than that, yeah, I like to do makeup looks that are pretty much everyday wear, whether it be day-to-day makeup or makeup for a special event, makeup for a wedding, makeup for Christmas party. Just, you know, I like to do glam makeup looks and I like to do simple makeup looks. So that's just pretty much what I strive to do here on my channel. But, you know, not to say that I would not take requests on, you know, characteristic makeup looks. If I got enough requests to do stuff like that, then okay, I definitely will do it. But for me to want to do it for myself, I probably won't do it. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I want to say about like the makeup part of my channel. I do want to get more into it again with creating looks for you guys, easy looks to follow. I do want to start doing where I can go and get like affordable makeup, because I know a lot of people want to do these glammed out looks that they see on Instagram, but they can't go and afford a $49 palette. Trust me, I don't even like to spend money on palettes like that unless I know, like I said, if I'm gonna get good use out of it. But if I know I'm not gonna just like sit there and use it all the time, like I'm not gonna do it. Like I don't try to feed into the hype like that. You know, as hard as it may be, like I just really try not to feed into the hype with trying to stay on trend with the next biggest thing. So yeah, makeup goal related stuff, I do want to continue doing makeup here on my channel. I just need to be more active with it and push myself and really just do it for me. I don't want to ignore it and put it on the back burner like I did last year. I just really want to get involved more with my makeup, because at the beginning it was all about makeup for me. That's all I did here on my channel until I discovered BookTube, and then it totally took over my life, because I am a reader. Obviously it's not something that I found and decided to try out. Like, no, I've always read, but it was just hard for me to get inspired to want to continue to read books because I had nobody to talk to. So when I found this community, it was seriously my best day, the best day of my life. So yeah, this year I want to focus more on reading books that I want to read, instead of trying to read the next big thing, like the next up and coming book. Although I do want to read those books, but I want to make them as a year TBR, not like I need to read them now and get it over with, because I felt like I did that so much last year that instead of really enjoying the books, I was going through them so quick that I forgot about what I read. And when it came to me wanting to do wrap-ups, I had no idea what to say about the book because I rushed through it so quick that I forgot what was the story in the book. So it's just something that I want to work on this year. I know there's going to be a lot of books coming out this year and a lot of people are going to hype them up, and it's really going to make me want to go out and buy them right away and read them, but I don't. I'm going to try not to do that. I'm going to try and put it on my year TBR to get to it sometime this year, whatever that book may be, and really just focus on reading the books that I really want to read, the books that I enjoy reading, because what I read might be something that you guys have never heard of and might be interesting enough for you guys to pick it up, instead of me reading something that's just come out and you've already heard it 20 times in everybody's video because they just finished reading it. If that makes any sense. Like, I don't want to follow the hype like that. I do want to read what I want to read, and then, you know, give my full honest discussion on what I just read, just to open up everybody else to something that's out there other than talking about the same book that somebody else is talking about. So yeah, that's one of the things I want to do for this year, is really just focus on books that I want to read, like that I choose to read, not read what everybody else is reading because it's the next biggest thing. Another thing I want to try and do this year for my bookish content is I want to get better at doing wrap-ups. I know a lot of people use annotating as doing that, but I can't see myself writing in my books or even putting tape on my books. Like, that's still a big no for me. So I'm gonna see if maybe taking notes, I don't know, I need to figure that out. But that's one thing that I do want to try and do, is just try to get a little bit better with trying to discuss books, because personally it's so hard for me to want to discuss books without wanting to talk about the whole entire book from first page to last page, and I know that's literally just telling the whole story. So I want to get better at giving a synopsis of what I read, so that way you guys could pretty much make up your own mind with the best knowledge possible from me giving you what I experienced from reading to want to go out and read the book. So yeah, let me see, there are quite a other things that I want to talk about. The type of videos I want to continue to make for my channel this year obviously are wrap-ups. I love doing wrap-ups. It's just very intimidating because, like I said, I want to talk about the book from beginning to end, and I know I can't do that because that's literally spoiling it for somebody else that wants to read it. So obviously I do want to continue to do wrap-ups. I do want to continue to do weekly reading vlogs, although you guys know I don't do much throughout the week, but I still want to do them because when I was doing my weekly reading vlogs, I actually met reading goals. Like, I would set goals for myself for Monday on what I was going to read for the week, and I literally would finish, if not all of the books, most of the books. So I really want to do that. Just continue reading vlogs. I don't want to do TBRs anymore because I do feel like I am a mood reader. I just discovered that I'm a mood reader, so it would be kind of hard for me to do TBRs unless I do TBRs based on what I'm feeling at the time and moment, but that can always still change. So I will probably occasionally do TBRs, but not make them like a every month type of thing. I just feel like it holds me too accountable, and I feel bad when I don't complete what I've said I'm gonna read. So yeah, TBRs are not gonna be something I do very often, but something I do occasionally. I do want to attempt a 24-hour readathon, and I mean a legit 24-hour readathon, like reading for 24 hours and staying up for 24 hours. And I'm hoping that I get to do this during the summertime, but if I do it, it's going to be something that I do either during the week, so that way I can upload it for the weekend, so that way it can act as a weekend 24-hour reading vlog. I know a lot of people like to see 24-hour reading vlogs like during the weekend time, so I feel like my week 24-hour reading vlog will act as a weekend, if that makes sense. So say if I were to record on Monday and Tuesday, or do like a 24-hour readathon for Monday and Tuesday or whatever, it'll be as a Friday, Saturday, or Saturday, Sunday type of thing. So yeah. What else? This year I want to focus on doing readathons, but not focus on trying to do like every single readathon that comes out. So I'm gonna limit myself this year, because last year I pretty much wanted to do every single readathon just so that way I could stay, you know, on trend with everybody, like know what they're talking about and not feel like I was left out in any sort of way. So that's something that I want to change this year. I do want to continue to do a few of the readathons a few other readathons that I really loved, like the Hogwarts, what was it? The one by Book Roast. Why can't I think of it right now? The Magical Readathon. I want to continue to do that one for her owls and her newts. Like, I had so much fun doing that, and I actually completed the owls and the newts, so that was really amazing to me that I actually completed both. Reading Rush. I do want to do Reading Rush. I thought that was really fun, even though I like failed miserably at that. I want to try to attempt it this year again, and you know, try to be a little better at it and not hold myself too accountable, you know, not overwhelm myself. But that's something I definitely want to do again this year. I think that's it as far as like bookish content, what I want to do for my bookish content goal wise. I can't really think of anything else that I wanted to talk about. I think there was one more thing. Oh yeah, there is. I want to finish series that I've started in 2019. I want to finish them this year, and I want to start new series. But for the most part, the ones that I do need to finish, I have like a couple of books to go. But I do want to start, and I want to finish the series that I have started. If I was the same person I was back then, I literally wouldn't be able to start any other new book until I finished the series. But I've kind of learned how to push series to the back burner so that way I could read everything else. And this year, like I said, I don't want to do that because that falls under the same thing as me trying to stay in with the hype. I don't want to stay in with the hype. At least if I feel like whatever's being hyped out, I will pick that up like once it dies down. So like that just still follows the same goal as me wanting to read books that I want to read. So yeah, I definitely want to finish book series that I have started last year. I want to finish them this year, and those will probably be like the first books that I read. I look crazy right now. What else? I know there was something else that I wanted to say for goals. I think that's it for right now. If it comes up any other time, I definitely will like pop a clip in while I'm editing. I don't know. So yeah, let's talk about other goals for this year. So, oh yeah, I do want to invest in some better lighting equipment. I do have a ring light, but it's very small. So I want to get something big enough for my camera to fit in the middle of it. The one that I have is big enough for, sorry, on my phone. The one that I have is big enough for my phone to fit in it, and that's the whole reason why I got it at first, was because I started my YouTube channel with my phone, and my husband purchased a ring light for me, so that way if I ever wanted to do videos at night, I had that option too. And yeah, so now that I have a camera, I want to get better lighting for it because my camera is too big for that ring light now. So yeah, that's pretty much it as far as like my channel goes. For me my personal goals, I want to lose weight. Last year was a very bad year for my health. My mental health has always been a roller coaster for myself, and I finally went to see a doctor for that. But along the process of seeing a doctor for my mental health, I have an anxiety disorder, and that's also triggered with depression, and sometimes it gets really bad for me. So yeah, I got prescribed medicine for that, and you know, it helps out for the most part. And so about losing weight, so whenever I went to the doctor about my mental health, I also went to go see a doctor about my physical health, and I was told that I had high cholesterol. In my family, my family suffers from diabetes and high blood pressure. So when they told me high cholesterol, like, I'm literally on the track of becoming diabetic and all that. So I'm only 27 years old and I don't need to be having high cholesterol. So this year I'm gonna take my health journey serious and really focus on trying to lose at least 40 pounds. the most, or actually 50 pounds the most. 40 pounds is good, but for the most part I do need to lose some weight, like I do, and it's best that I do it now because I do need to stay as healthy as possible for my little ones. Getting my health in order is one of the biggest goals for my personal goal. Alright guys, so that is it for today's video. I hope you guys found this video okay, or you liked it. Just really want to let you guys know what my goals are for this channel. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you, again, like I said, will enjoy the video, and I can't wait to see you guys on the next one. Bye.